Hi, are you tired of using one solution for everything all the time? Or are you just starting your journey and need an arsenal of free tools that are enough to learn AI and handle everyday tasks? My name is Chris and today I will show you what I believe are the 3 best, most intuitive solutions to get started with AI in just a minute. Before we begin, we need to understand that AI is a type of tool. Like any tool, it's not meant to do literally everything. There are also different tools within the same category, each suited for different tasks and levels of complexity. Some models are better at generating media, others at providing answers. Depending on whether you are programming with AI, some will be better at coding and solving logical problems, while others excel at natural interaction and learning. We don't always get exactly what we want. The problem is usually not the lack of goodwill from the language model, or, let's be honest, censorship, but rather using the wrong tool for the job. This time I will skip more specialized topics like using small, precise models, local models, or advanced programming and automation solutions. Perplexity is currently the best ready-to-use free AI tool for searching information online. As they describe themselves, it's like a multifunctional Swiss Army knife for information search. But watch out, you might forget that web browsers exist. You can get instant access and can start interacting right away. For example, give me a cheesecake recipe. To unlock more features, you will need to sign in with your email, Google or Apple account. For free, which is fair price, you can use basic search, free pro searches or research per day, and the lab feature a few times a month. I'm logged into my account. The search function is super simple. Just type what you want to know or find. You can choose between quick search and deep research. We already use quick search for the cheesecake recipe. The research function is different. It's longer and multi-step, generating various prompts and queries to search the web from different angles. For example, not just recipes from different sites, but also user opinions about difficulty, preparation time, product availability, and price. By specifying your query, AI will search for information based on your expectations. In the end, you get a longer, more sophisticated report. Perplexity also makes it easy to show the exact sources it used, so you can check them yourself and be sure the answer isn't made up. This is especially useful for scientific research. You can also choose to base your research only on scientific papers, user opinions and discussions, or general web information. This is handy when you want to go through research or pick a product based solely on user reviews. You have access to your conversation history. You can also create spaces to organize your searches by topic and build your own knowledge base. You can set up and receive news updates from specific fields. AI will find them for you. Perplexity lets you choose the AI engine for your search, and you can leave it on auto-select if you don't care. You can also chat with various popular language models. But one question, which LLM is the best? Of course, we want to talk to the best AI models, but which is the best? That's like asking which car is the best. As I mentioned, tools are made for different purposes. Some cars are economical, some are fast, some are spacious, others are family-friendly. Still, we can notice differences in certain categories. Let's say we care about comfort, practicality, and getting to our destination without any issues. Also, trends and technology change over time. What is best today might not be in 10 years. The better the car, the most expensive it usually is. When new models appear, prices drop, but access to the top is still not for free, unless if you help evaluate which model is better for your query, then you can get to test drive it. LMArena not only gives you free access to many paid models, but also lets you see how users rate them, not just relying on corporate-sponsored rankings, and you can test and compare two models side by side on your own question. You have 3 modes to choose from: Battle, Side by Side, Direct Chat. In Battle mode, you get 2 hidden models that answers your question. You can rate which one answered better or faster, and then you will see which models they were. Let's check out the leaderboard, which shows user votes, including yours, in a chess-style ranking. They are grouped by functionality, so you can see how each model is doing in real time. You can also get more detailed comparison info. I personally like other 2 modes best. side by side. It's like battle, but you pick the models. Choose any models you want, for example the top ones from the leaderboard in the text section. And voila, you get both answers at the same time to the same question. You can compare, take something from each, or continue the conversation which is saved in your history. It's a great place where two of the best models fight for free to give you the best answer. Let's try with an image. You can see the model not only describes the scene but also recognizes the object. Let's upload that photo to be modified. This can be a fun inspiration. You can ask for something new or modify existing thing. Let's generate an image from a vague prompt. Let's see what comes out and then modify it. The third mode is the option to chat with a single model of your choice. We've covered searching the web and solving problems with a trained model, but what if you need an answer based on a specific source, like an article that contradicts online data, or you are reviewing or summarizing a work or study using the specific business methodology, podcasts, technical or medical documentation, or own test results, or just simply you want to talk to a book character or ask the author for his opinion. This way, you can often avoid the problem of hallucination. Hallucination is when a model generates answers based on made-up information due to the complexity of its training, unreliable data sources, or just trying to give an answer at all costs even without data. Besides giving the model a specific instruction to answer only based on certain information or to admit when it can answer, you can limit its knowledge sources to a specific dataset. For example, currently some GPT models are more empathetic in conversation, but have reduced critical ability, and it can be harmful if you treat them really seriously. Some OpenAI models have a clear tendency to not hurt your feelings in conversation, so they will agree with most things you say. This can be very harmful and create an information bubble. We live in an age of information overload, which can be foundation of disinformation for models trained on this data or searching for information. Keep that in mind. Never trust a model answer 100%, especially for important aspects of your life. The answers are not deterministic. NotebookLM is a tool where you can upload various documents like PDFs, text files, media, or transcripts, like speech to text. So the model only uses those sources. You'll need a Google account to use NotebookLM. Let's create a new notebook and add our sources. It generates a short description of your knowledge base with a title which you can change. You can select specific sources to reference or interact with. There are different ways to work with your sources. You can create a note, generate a summary of the material, audio, or a mind map. Let's start by generating audio, a conversation between two people about the content of a selected source. It will take a moment. Let's check the result.
Welcome to the deep dive. We're here to take complex topics and really give you the insights you need to be. And they're looking into radiation from devices now too.
It's being studied, yeah. The MFR link. But then there's the other side, VAST.
Right. Variable attention stimulus trait. This is the culturally induced version.
Sort of. It's not seen as a disorder, more a trait.
We have an impressive audio summary in podcast form. The conversation highlights the most important info from the selected sources, and you can create and download several such conversations for free. This is perfect if you need a summary of articles, lectures, podcasts, or recorded business meetings. You can add also your own note and save it as a source in your knowledge base. You can even keep a kind of diary. You can also generate study materials based on lectures or articles you want to learn, special knowledge summaries, timeline of events described in the materials, or a set of Q&A for an exam, or a potential client based on technical documentation. Such a summary contains the most important elements, key sections, and highlighted information. Let's talk to our knowledge base. In the answer, you also get references to specific places in your sources. Another interesting function, you can literally have a real-time conversation with your knowledge base. Let's try the interactive mode.
Welcome to the deep dive. We're here to take complex topics and really give you the insights you need to be truly well-informed. Oh, our listeners got something to share. Let's hear it.
Hi, what can you say about main symptoms?
Hi there. That's a great question, and it's super important for understanding ADHD.
Yeah, thanks for jumping in. We definitely want to make sure we cover what's most helpful for you.
So when we talk about symptoms, it really breaks down into three main categories.
You've got inattention, hyperactivity, and impulsivity.
Right. And while everyone might show some of these,
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
Can you provide me some tips?
that's a fantastic request. We absolutely can provide some tips.
Yeah, that's what we're all about today, giving you actionable strategies.
Actually, the whole second half of our deep dive is dedicated to practical strategies.
We'll be covering things like movement, human connection, and creating supportive environments.
And we'll get into how these tips can help with managing those main symptoms we just discussed.
Things like improving focus, regulating emotions, and even boosting motivation.
Let's also create a mind map for a specific source. You can create another knowledge base, for example, related to business. You can also add links to specific websites as sources. This time, instead of copying the links manually, let's search for sources online automatically and pick the ones we are interested in. Let's select a specific source and analyze a short business idea transcript prepared specially for this video. As you can see, the model referred to the knowledge in the given source and pointed out various aspects with references. It clearly shows the absurd of the idea, for example, that you shouldn't focus only on the fact that there's growth trend. Let's paste the transcript into LMArena chat and see the answers, this time using battle mode. Both models, due to their training and my prompt, based their answers on my statement and even looked for arguments to support it. That's a great example of hallucination. This is just the beginning, we are just getting started. If you want to know more, feel free to check out the next video.